have run away from Kwara State. 30.
And my state, and my state, Saddam, and Ekiti State, not only Kwara State, my brother. Okay. Prof, thank you for everything, sir.
Please, when you come in, please just if you have a question for him.
Yeah, I don't even have a question. You see, sometimes when I talk to the young ones, they feel we're exaggerating, that Nigeria was never good and everything. But with what my brother has said today, is just making me remember, making me emotional. I remember my biology teacher. It was Mr. Mani. He was an Indian man that came to teach us at that time. At some point, yes, at some point in time.
My physics teacher was an Indian too.
Yes, sir. And back home in my state, because my father had this double twin 3-bedroom. So the principal in the Ayedo Ekiti secondary school then, they were living in my father's house because it was painted. He has this beautiful roof and everything. Because they were Indians, they had to look for a comfortable place for them to live, you know. So, and like I said earlier, people come to school, they put them in the buses and in the train, and they go back safely. That's something that is not there now. I wish people in our generation, I do apologize that we failed our children, you know, because we are the ones, and people like you, my brother, enjoyed Nigeria, but we couldn't give back to the generation. And if there's a way we can bring back our history so that our children can see the way things were before now, and people that also literature authors and everything, even if they're not going to bring history back, if our authors can please go back and write these stories for us in interesting, colorful ways that our children will be attracted to it, for them to be able to learn what was going on after independence from 1960 till when everything fell apart. I remember in the early 90s, I was in Abacus Merchant Bank, and life was so easy. You could buy shares. You could do so many things. Like when you were talking about you getting to the house, he had everything in there. Same thing happened to me. He was even buying a car. He was buying a car. I just saw the advertisement, and I went to the dealership here, and they said your ID and everything. And the next thing, I drove home a brand new car. Yes. My kids were like, mommy, that is it. I said, that is it now. I said, if you don't pay, next 1, 2, 3 months, where you park the car, the thing would have disappeared, because you can't find it no more because you are owing them. So those little things. And I have my nephew back in Nigeria. He can't even afford to buy a car because everything is so expensive. When you look at the crate of egg that they buy there now for 5,000, egg was 120, 150 before. Gas that I was buying 800, 1,002, they say it's 20,000 naira now. How much is the minimum wage? So these are the things that hurt us. And when we talk about it, somebody like this Archangel, in his heart of hearts, he knows that his people in the village are suffering. Honestly, even him, if he's in Nigeria, he knows when he wants to bring out that 5,000 naira to go and buy a crate of egg. His mind curses TINUBU, but he cannot say it with his mouth so that somebody else does not hear it. Because they know this pain is real. I said something about Titus fish. Somebody was telling me that you are saying Titus. It is rich man that can eat Titus. Even the cote, people cannot buy it. People are buying the head of fish, cut head of fish in the market. People are packing rice on the floor and taking away the sand in it. The poverty is too much. And you now see the people that are in government. Somebody driving a Rolls Royce in Nigeria. Where did he get the money from? And this person's village does not have a children's hospital. There's no MRI machine. There's no CT machine. I was talking on a space yesterday. I said in the hospital that I work, my wheelchairs have oxygen tanks attached to them. When patients come into the hospital, they save their own oxygen. The little one they have, they plug it to the one in the hospital. When they are done, then they keep going. And some people die in Nigeria because of oxygen. Oxygen.
Now, madam, those things you describe in your hospital, were they done by angels or they were done by human beings?
Excuse me, sir. Now you want me to break down and be so emotional and start crying? No, please, sir. Don't just let us go there. In the hospital, you see the computers and everything that they use, even the bed that they are on. And when you get there, you see when my family members died when Nigeria happened to us. My sister-in-law went to 4 hospitals. They sent her back home because of blood. And the next day, she couldn't go back to the hospital. She was dead before the next day. So how many are we going to talk about? I sent gloves back to Nigeria. Gloves. Because there's no gloves. You send masks back to Nigeria.
Yes.
You have to take water to the hospital. How many are we going to talk about? So our children need to understand that this election that is coming, it is their destiny. Is one time, is one in a lifetime. 4 years is what you have. And this last 4 years, if you don't make up our mind in 2027, there might not be a Nigeria no more. Because the next one that will happen, nobody wants to imagine it. So children, get up and go and get your PVC, and you're going to follow your what's it called, your vote and your ballot to wherever it's going to be. And that's the only way. We older ones, we apologize. I've been apologizing to these children that we messed up. Remember when Gowon told us that the problem of Nigeria is not money, it is how to spend it. Look at that kind of thing that is being spoken. I worked in Ibadan. I worked in Broken House. Femi Johnson, that yellow glass house.
Yeah, I know him very well.
And when you get in front of Cocoa House, they say, Cocoa House, I will shift you son. When you want to look at Cocoa House like that, the feel on your head will fall down. That's why they always look at Cocoa House. I worked in Femi Johnson in there. Cocoa House, which money was they did they use to build Cocoa House? Show me another Cocoa House now, all over Nigeria. Show me Liberty Stadium, all over Nigeria. Even this what's it called? The stadium. Somebody did documentary at the stadium. You will cry, sir. The place is so desolate and so dirty. What are we doing? Look at World Cup is going on. Nigeria is not qualified. I remember those days of JJ Okocha, Amokachi, and Emunike. That's when Mutiu Kekere. That's those days that I enjoy football. But look at it. Look at what is going on.
That's why I'm saying that this country. Imagine one has to trek from my house in Najegule to stadium to watch match. Those will show you we have people like Tyler Korowanta, Stephen Casey. Name
Stephen
this
Casey,
classical footballers. Olusegun Odegbami. Those are incredible players.
Don Chukwu and all those people.
Yes. I don't know in Lyrica. One of the best dribblers I've ever seen in my life. I don't know in Lyrica of stationary stores in Lagos. These are Fregene goalkeepers. I said we will trek to go and watch. Trek. Finish watching, you come back. We could have built on that.
No, we cannot build on it, sir. It's so unfortunate because the greed came. I remember when we were talking about the SAP, Structural Adjustment Program. Then I said they were going to be giving us essential commodity. In my life, we had to go somewhere to go and line up for them to give us essential commodity per family. The height of humiliation at that time. That is when our company was going down this thing because of greed. And these people that are stealing this money, I said it yesterday. I said what they're supposed to use to better people's lives are like wristwatches in their bedroom. Can you imagine somebody that is sane, that is not mentally deranged? You wake up in the morning, you show us the number of wristwatches that you have. You step out of your house, you go to your car lot and you show us the number of cars that you have in your car lot. You show us the number of power bicycles that you have. What does that translate to? And in that your village, you don't even have a cancer center there. There's no MRI machine there.
Look at that. And that is supposed to be.
You have stolen everything. You stole everything dry.
Yes, all those are measures of endemic poverty.
Is that not are they not mentally deranged?
Yeah, the guy thinks he's rich. Showing poverty, showing wristwatch.
You are mentally poor.
None of them is less than $15,000. Look at my Rolls Royce. Look at my Lamborghini. You are not producing one, no.
My brother, and if he falls down now, there's no ambulance to carry him to the hospital.
All these people are saying, please, me, I'm angry now. Me, I don't go buy boxing gloves.
Don't be angry. So there's someone who told me now.
This is for. If I catch you, come and put in it. I go beat you. See my glove, Nigerians are ready. More than ready.
I'm telling Nigerians this country is beautiful.
This country must work. What nonsense is this?
This country is beautiful. This country can be recaptured and placed in a light of success. It's so painful. And that's why I say I'm not ashamed to apologize. Because I look back to what we enjoyed.
One man is accused of stealing 210 trillion.
Yes, and nobody's saying anything.
Nobody's saying anything, and we're so quiet. And at this rate, children die in the hospitals because there's no equipment in our hospitals.
It's so easy. I remember when my mother was giving birth to, we were 8 in number. When my mother was giving birth to, there's a general hospital there at end of Embassy Street at a Jeremy District. We go to deliver them for free. We deliver and they call us.
You're 8 in number.
Yes, yes. That's I mean, our father.
This generation, if you want 3.
You're your own. You're your own, sir.
That was when we were producing. We were productive locally. And what were we eating? No imported food. What are we eating? Let me tell you, even in my farm, I sit down with them and I say, gentlemen, they have no imported food. And now I realize that this country is blessed. This country is resilient. My farm workers, I discuss with them how they are living. Let me know if they are poverty or if there's any struggle. You know, we analyze things.